Hi, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dave. I do lots of shopping hauls on this channel, and today I've done my first Morrisons shopping delivery. So it's been quite exciting, I don't know if that's the right word, but I've had some really good offers which really incentivised me to go to Morrisons. I'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. Obviously we have just got back from holiday, so this is kind of like a healthier shop just to try and lose a few of those holiday pounds. So let's get stuck into it. I'm going to start off with these frozen bits here just to kind of get it done and dusted and I can get it away. So I've gone for these air fryer McCain chips here. There's two different types. So we've got just the French fries ones and the deep ridge crinkle ones. And I got these just because they're on special offer, and actually they cook really quickly in the air fryer. So they're just easy at the moment. With it being summer now, I'm looking more towards things that we can cook quickly so I can be out there enjoying the sunshine. Not that there is a lot at the moment, but there we go. We've gone for some corn crispy nuggets here. I really like these. I think I'd actually go as far as saying that I prefer them to normal chicken nuggets. So they're just handy to have in the freezer to do a freezer tea later on in the week. I didn't need these oven chips, but the low-fat ones, do you know what? I've never tried them from Morrisons before. I thought I'd give them a go to see how they kind of compared to the McCain ones, which I'd often buy from Tesco. And then I've got some wonky veg here. When I make smoothies, I quite often will use this one. I do change it up sometimes and buy some of the other ones as well. But it works at much better value for money to buy this one. So yeah, I've gone with those. That'll last me for absolutely ages. So try and get a bit of nutrition in me after a week of eating rubbish in Disney. These chicken Caesar salad kits here. Now, yeah, if you've watched any of these before, you'll know that we're really into these at the moment. Obviously, they're nutritious, they're easy to do, just need to add a bit of chicken on there. So we're having this twice over the next couple of days just to try and get rid of the Disney weight that we've gained. All I would say is, interestingly, from Morrisons, is these have both got different dates on. I know that can occasionally happen, but there's a few other bits in here that had the same. So yeah, I'm unsure. Fruit-wise, I have gone for some strawberries. And then I've gone for some black seedless grapes. I actually prefer black seedless grapes. And then I've gone for the seedless grape selection. I've gone for this one because I like that it has green and red, and it's just better for portion control. So one day I'll have the green and one day I'll have the red. I've got some carrots here. I actually only wanted 1 or 2 carrots, some loose ones, but it would not let me order it in the thing. So I just went for the smallest bag there. And then I'll just I'll either chop some up and freeze them to have as a frozen veg another day, or I'll just give them to the dog as treats as we go along. Got some iceberg lettuce here. It's actually got even though it's got 5 days date on there, it's starting to look a little bit brown to me, but thankfully I'm actually going to be using this for my lunch today, so it's not a big problem. Otherwise it probably would be. Gone for 2 of the 4 pinters of milk here, not particularly exciting. Then I've gone for some onions. Again, I only wanted 1 onion, so it's annoying when you have to buy a bag of 3. But what I'll do is I'll use the one, and then I'll just chop the others up, freeze them, and then I've got them there for when I need them next time. Saves any food waste, doesn't it? I have got a lemon here, so just to try and have a bit of a detox, I've been having I've been having a green tea every day, so I'll just chop up a slice of lemon. It actually makes a green tea a bit better, and better for you, I guess, isn't it? I've got some spring onions here. These are going to be going on top of my Cajun rice that I'm doing tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to that. I've got some of these cheeses here as well. So I have got a spicy one. I think I might make these on the homemade pizzas. Yeah, give it a try on there. So it's not reduced fat or anything, but hopefully the spice will boost my metabolism. Am I clutching at straws here? I don't know. And then I've got some reduced fat one as well. And the bags don't look as big as the bags did at Tesco. And also the dates on them for these cheeses really aren't very good. Quite often when I buy them from other supermarkets, they've got a long date on those cheeses, so it's a bit annoying, but oh well, I'm sure they'll go before that time anyway. I was able to order loose peppers, so this is a red pepper, although some people may argue that it's red or green. Who knows? Doesn't really matter though. And then I've got an orange pepper as well. Again, it's going in that Cajun rice that we're doing. Going back to the cheeses actually, so what I do like about Morrisons, they seem to have more lines of things like this than a lot of the other supermarkets. So these Applewood bites here, we've got them just to change it up from the normal cheddar that we have. And these have got an amazing date on them as well. January 26th. So yeah, be nice to try those. And then I've gone for 2 of these strawberries. Actually, the strawberry was a substitute. I'd ordered toffee. This range of yogurts is amazing. If you've not tried it before, I'd really recommend giving it a go. It's so full of flavour. I accepted the strawberry one. I would have preferred toffee, but there we go. Strawberry will be fine. One thing I did notice again with the dates, so we've got different dates on both of these. So I don't know whether actually the Morrisons policy is that they'll try and give you the best dates. If you've watched any of my Morrisons hauls before, you will know that we love this brand of the skier. It is expensive and it is a treat. However, it's nutritious. It's full of protein, full of flavour, proper Icelandic skier. If you fancy a little treat that's a bit healthier, I'd really recommend giving these a go. So we've got blueberry, again, different dates on both of these. Vanilla, creme brulee and lemon cheesecake. My personal favourite has got to be the creme brulee. And if ever you go to Iceland, the country, then there's actually much more flavours of these. So give them a try. Then I've just got some fat-free Greek-style yoghurt. I will put this in the smoothie. Yeah, just to thicken it up a little bit. Then I've got some sweet chilli chicken. This I'll use as a sandwich filler today with a bit of that iceberg lettuce that we've got going on. And then I've got a 2-pack of avocados here. So I will use an avocado each time that we have the Caesar salad kit, just to bulk it up a little bit. And obviously avocados are full of nutrition, aren't they? I'm a millennial, so I'm always going to be team avocado. Then I've got some mushrooms here. Mushrooms are great, aren't they? You know, they're reasonably priced. They always bulk up a meal. Full of nutrition, happy days, low calorie. Get me these loaded up. And then I have got some bananas here. I wanted loose bananas. I actually wanted 6, but I couldn't buy any loose ones, so I've gone with a packet of 5 ripe and ready. And then there's another substitute here. So they substituted, I had ordered 2 of these 330ml ones with 1 of these, I think. I couldn't quite work out what was going on in the receipt, but yeah, that's what we've got going on there. Okay, then I've just got a few ambient bits to show you. There's not much in the way of ambient this week. It's more fresh food. So yeah, I'll show you these bits and then I'll talk to you about what I liked and didn't like and what you need to know about this shopping. Essential purchases, if you ever shop at Morrisons, these salt and pepper baps. They're incredible. Love them. So yeah, I'm going to have some of these for lunch. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, 2 the day after, with some of that sandwich filler, maybe some cheese actually, yeah. I have got a light mayonnaise. After I completed the shop, I realised that we actually already had one in the cupboard that I didn't need to buy this, but do you know what? It's fine. It'll stay in there. And then I have got some salt, just because I needed some. Bay leaves. These will go into the rice that I do to make the Cajun rice. So yeah, use some of those. I always just buy the cheapest ones. I really don't think it's worth paying for the branded stuff. And then I have brought a pizza topper. Now, I usually buy these from Tesco, but this was a similar price to Tesco. It's actually much bigger, like I'd say maybe a third bigger. So at least we know that we'll have plenty of herb topper on there. Although there wasn't as many different types, there was only that one available. And then I've just gone for some eggs here. I boil them up, have them as snacks throughout the day. High protein, yeah, all good. Okay, so if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Drop down in the comments now and just let me know how much you think all of this shopping come to with all of the offers and everything that I've had going on. I think it's been amazing. So yeah, drop them in the comments and then I'll get back to you a week or 2 from after this video has gone up and we'll see how close you are. I'll tell you about some of the stuff that I really loved about this. So I do have a job that works part-time for the NHS, so it means that you get free delivery with Morrisons. However, even though it's all signed up and all being ready to go, the £5 still charged to my account, so I have had to send them a message and they said that they're going to get that taken off. So hassle I could have done without. Is it a big deal? No, not really. But yeah, that's all sorted now. But because it was my first shop at Morrisons as well, I also got a voucher for £15 off a £60 spend. So I think that's really good. It's definitely worth shopping around, isn't it? And having a look and shopping with each supermarket for the first time. If anyone knows of any other offers at other supermarkets that are like that at the moment, then please do let me know, because I think I've only done shopping delivery with Tesco before. So yeah, I'm new to this and I want to make use of all these different offers that are out there. Something else that I liked is they had a lower delivery limit. So at Tesco, you have to spend £50 or you get like a surcharge added onto your shop. At Morrisons, it was only £25. I think that's really low. I'm surprised that they can afford to do it at that price, to be honest. Especially if you have like a delivery saver or something going on, but happy days. Just going back to as well, being a new customer, I did it through TopCashback, so I also got an additional 5% of TopCashback showing in my TopCashback account. For existing customers, it's 3%, so it is money for doing nothing. Doesn't sound like a lot, but those kind of things add up. I've had quite a bit of like 85p's and stuff from Tesco in the past. If you aren't signed up to TopCashback, just do it, why not? I'll drop my referral code in the comments down, not in the comments, in the description. Click on that, I might get like a little referral bonus or something. So yeah, happy days. And I wouldn't say to do that if I didn't think it was genuinely worth it. So yeah, make sure you signed up to it, not just for shopping, literally anything you buy, check TopCashback and see if it's on there. Some of the stuff that I didn't like about it though was I got no delivery updates. So with Tesco on their app, it will kind of like show you where, like how close it is, and you know, like I felt this time round I had a delivery slot between 11 and 12 and I was kind of like washing up in the front window and being like, oh god, is it there yet? Especially because I've got a dog who's a bit of a pain. So yeah, we were just keeping an eye and I didn't feel like I could relax in that time, where normally with Tesco I could a little bit more. On the email receipt, I didn't get like any short dates listed on there. I'm not sure whether that's because there's anything that they don't consider as a short date, but it's something that I'll have to pay a bit more attention to next time I use them. And also I found the receipt a bit more difficult to understand. It wasn't the end of the world. To be honest, it just was like, whatever, like it is what it is. I need the shopping, I've ordered it at this point. But yeah, I was looking at it and I was a bit like, huh? But I'm not sure whether that is just because I'm used to shopping at Tesco and I've got used to their way of doing things. But yeah, other than that, if you have got any questions about it, let me know and I'll try and get back to you. But thanks so much for watching. Take care and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.